So, welcome to Paraguay. Very similar as Venezuela, but they have petrol. If you want to catch the sunset, well, you have to sacrifice an hour or more riding in the dark. Yeah, his advice is that if you cannot work in sitting position, then you have to lie on the ground. So we repeat the procedure right now with the same improvised seal made from a bottle of Coke. Paraguayan Copacabana. And on the other side, these tall buildings, it's already Posada. This is already Argentina. Atención, motocicletas, atención, por favor. Yeah, the first line where usually lives very rich people. Now this is the ghetto. Interesting. Immigration from Brazilian side for about 30 minutes because of the queue that we were waiting. Let's see what will be now in Paraguayan side. I hope not long, because we still have 240 kilometers to cover. We'll see, because we don't have temporary import in Brazil. We don't have to do any declarations to finish it and to get out of the country. So now this bridge is actual border. The river is the border. Now on the other side is already Paraguay, and we'll see what kind of documents they will ask. По-напред има една кола там място, там ще паркираме, да. Alright, all done. It took us like 30 minutes. We've done a temporary import for the documents. One very good gentleman helped us with everything, filled the documents very fast. So, welcome to Paraguay. Now we have to find a shop here on the left side that sell SD cards. I need to buy more SD cards. It's located somewhere here on behind these buildings, but for that purpose we have to go to the first roundabout, U-turn, and come here again. So welcome to Paraguay. We completely forgot that today is Sunday, everything is closed, so forget about the SD cards. Let's ride in our direction. We have 240 kilometers to Hohenau, and now it's 4:30. We hope to do it today. The price of petrol here is 6,830. How much this is in dollars, I don't know yet. First impressions, so far we like it. A lot of young people with motorcycles, they're racing everywhere. You can feel the freedom already, not many cameras. So far we like it. We came into our territories, and I think that everything is going to be alright. Let's now see, can we complete this 200 kilometers until it gets dark. Our debit cards are working without any problems on the petrol stations, which is good. I bought water, paid without any problems. So no rules, cards works, everything is fine. Look at what is the situation. Markets everywhere, young people with old motorcycles, no helmets, no rules, no nothing. Very similar as Venezuela, but they have petrol. Condition of the roads is interesting, as you can see. What a green tunnel. Look at this. I like it very much. Look at this. If you want to catch the sunset, well, you have to sacrifice an hour or more riding in the dark. Only then you can enjoy this moment. Barbecue on the street. Ah man, I like these places. I really like these places. Bella Vista. Man, the red sky. This is now Hohenau. 8 o'clock and 15 minutes. So, Hohenau. Те украси са си направо немски тертип. Look at this. So today we have altogether like 14 hours. If we take from these 14 hours 2 hours because of the waterfall and 1 hour from the border, and that means 11 hours riding. But we did it. We came to Hohenau, crossed the border, we saw the waterfall. Excellent, just excellent. So we did exactly 650 kilometers today.
Good morning, 7 o'clock. Today we're gonna have a little bit different schedule because last night we arrived here in Hohenau, Paraguay, and we've been met from a local guy, Klaus. Klaus, thank you very much for everything. They organized for us a nice dinner. We ate really well and got everything, even dessert. And finally we came into a hotel here in Hohenau. Good hotel, by the way. It cost 25 euros, a little bit more than we paid before. It has 3 beds and everything that we need. But the plan for today is to go and have breakfast. So we'll have a real breakfast for the first time on our trip in this hotel. And after that we'll go to the town, buy oils and go to Klaus' place where our motorcycles are, change the oils, prepare everything, and eventually around lunchtime start from here, go through Encarnacion, the capital of Paraguay, and then cross the border to Argentina, right probably around 300 kilometers, and that will be everything for today. So tomorrow, 31st, we'll be already in Argentina and celebrate a new year in Argentina, just me and Plamen, but that's fine, we don't mind. So now let's go to have a breakfast, pack the luggage, change the oils, and continue traveling.
We bought oil from this shop and now we go back to Klaus garage to change it. Пацо, ако стая, лежанка ли имаме пак? Пак лежиш, бе? Пак на работа. Yeah, his advice is that if you cannot work in sitting position, then you have to lie on the ground. So we're gonna change the oil here in the Klaus garage on both motorcycles and we'll be ready to go. Klaus, thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for everything, for your help.
Thank you for your
Thank
visit.
you as well. The Silmate that we have done 3,000-4,000 kilometers ago and fixed this motorcycle and another motorcycle works really well. This one completely stopped. The second will stop for 1,000 kilometers, but then it starts leaks again. So we repeat the procedure right now with the same improvised Silmate from a bottle of caulk, and eventually this will stop these leaks again. Пацо, какво правим? Втора закуска.
Някой път е добре, някой път зле.
We had very nice breakfast in the hotel, but even so, we cannot miss Russian hospitality, German hospitality, so we ate once again. You see what it is? Only pieces left after the good breakfast. When we have food, we eat. When we don't have food, we don't eat. We just halt. It is so heavy now, it's like 30 degrees. At what time it is? 10:30. It's already so hot. So now we'll go to Encarnacion, straight road here, then cross the border and go to Argentina. Klaus will come us to Encarnacion, will show us briefly the town, and then we can continue. Okay, it was a good stop. Job is done, all is changed. Perfect. We can close chapter Paraguay and open another Argentina. Klaus told me that Hohenau is 40% Germans, so it's very clean here, very safe, nice looking houses. Nice, very nice place maybe to live, to raise children. So far, as I said yesterday, we liked what we've seen. Just this is 10 minutes away from the town. Klaus just brought us here. This is a former Jesuit church and like a big temple here. It's from 17th century, very big. I'm not going inside because it's just too hot. You can see the pictures over there how it looks like. Very famous, it's a UNESCO heritage. Yeah, interesting point. Maybe worth an hour here to walk around and see all of these ruins. The trip is just too long to see everything. Now we go to the capital Encarnacion. We're gonna make a big loop around it just to see a part of it, and also to Honda dealership, and we'll try to buy front sprockets for our bikes. So eventually on some stage when we need to change the chains, we'll have a new front sprockets, and they will help us to cover more mileage. This is already Encarnacion. Also now is the moment to buy extra SD cards that I need. I've been told that here in Paraguay I can have the best prices of this type of things, especially about electronics. So this now is like a top center of Encarnacion. It's nothing so special, but it is what it is. If someone wants to come and see it, here you go, Encarnacion Center. Palm trees, like a little park, decorations, and that's it. We have what we have, or it is what it is. Imitation of waterfall, places for kids. Alright, let's move to see, can we find SD cards now. Encarnacion is the third largest city in Paraguay, population around 200,000 people. The capital Encarnacion is the first, 500,000 people. The total population is around 8 million people, so there's no much to see in Paraguay, but it was just on our road. The line around the sea, always nice. the other side is Argentina. And this is now Paraguayan Copacabana, if we can say it this way, the beach line that they have, white beach line. And this is not a sea, this is Rio Parana. I think it was Rio Parana. Make a mistake. Let me go into the beach for a while. At least it has a good sand line. Yeah, it is nice here. What beach? Just beach. Paraguayan Copacabana. And on the other side, these tall buildings, it's already Posada. This is already Argentina. They're connected to the bridge, exactly the bridge that we're gonna take after a while. So that's it from Paraguay. Let's find SD cards and move to Argentina. Klaus just explained it to me that all of these apartments here on this side, these apartment buildings, are owned by Americans, Canadians, Russians, and other European citizens. And for example, on that building, if you want to have a 2-room apartment, it will cost you around 250,000 euros. It's just madness. The cheapest prices that you can find here, they start from 80,000 euros. So basically nothing so interesting in this town, but because it is on Rio Parana Rio Parana, because it's on the river, on the beach line, this so-called Paraguayan Copacabana, the properties of course are expensive. Parana River and Parana Lake. At the end it has a dam. Klaus said that after 2-3 weeks this beach line and the parking will be completely full. It's the high season, a lot of people. These are tribunes that are built exactly for the carnival. So when the carnival started, they go in the middle, so everyone could see them, and then they circle around the town. Looks like a stadium, but it's actually built all for the carnivals. And he said that here in Paraguay they are at the end of February. Encarnacion. See what mess are the cables over there. And Klaus just said, because he's electrician, he said this is the reason why most of the German electricians, they just don't want to work here, because it's a big mess. But somehow it works. Atención, motocicletas, atención, por favor. This is the area that the poorest people live, so some kind of ghetto. But basically it does not look so bad, and they have a perfect view. So I don't understand what is the problem. Maybe the quality of their houses is different, but we've seen worse in many places in Brazil. So this is not that bad, I'll say. Пацо, то тук по-добре от Бразилия. Че гледай на брега на реката са. Първа линия. Yeah, the first line where usually lives very rich people. Now this is the ghetto. Interesting. This is the paradox that they've got here. Look at the location of this ghetto. Where it is. You see the bridge that's connected Argentina with Paraguay. The ghetto is over there. And just a kilometer away from that side start very, very expensive area with houses for more than $250,000. Basically the same location. So I don't know what to say. It's just up to you what to think. They will build even more apartments, expensive apartments with guarded security yards and all of that stuff. Like I just bought SD cards, one for $10 and 5 for $9. 128 gigabyte SanDisk Class Ultra. They work with my camera, so it was a good deal. Now I have SD cards. Let's now go to the border. Okay, immigration Paraguay here. All right. To get out of Paraguay was very easy. Actually, just like 10 minutes to stamp our passports and finish this temporary import. Let's see now what will be on Argentinian side.